Salut tout le monde, c'est Blue Wolf. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour une vidéo très spéciale pour moi, puisqu'il s'agit aujourd'hui de la vidéo tant attendue sur le jeu numéro 1 pour moi, ou plutôt de la série de jeux qui en fait partie. Et voici Fire Emblem Three Houses. Fire Emblem, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est un jeu développé par Intelligent System et c'est un jeu style tour par tour, style exactement échec. Vous avez des pièces, des personnages comme on peut voir à l'écran. Chacun a ses spécialités, chacun a sa force. Et le but du jeu est de vaincre ses adversaires avec ses personnages. Et comme aux échecs, nous avons un personnage par exemple qui est une pièce maîtresse, le seigneur. Et si lui meurt, le jeu est fini. Et la difficulté de Fire Emblem, que beaucoup de gens ont aimé, c'est que quand un de vos personnages meurt, c'est définitif. Il meurt pour toujours. À moins de jouer en mode casual pour plus de simplicité, mais personnellement, je préfère jouer en mode standard. Donc, Fire Emblem Three Houses fait partie d'une grande catégorie de jeux Fire Emblem, dont font 16 parties. Et si on doit conclure lequel des Fire Emblem est mon préféré, Fire Emblem Three Houses serait 5e position. Donc, avec tout ça, nous allons partir une partie et nous allons voir, et je risque de faire beaucoup de vidéos sur les jeux Fire Emblem, soyez-en assurés. Et il faut aussi que vous soyez prêts à ça, parce que Fire Emblem, c'est vraiment mes jeux favoris, et on va partir avec celui-là. Désolé pour ça, accrochez le piton. Donc nous allons partir une nouvelle partie. Non, je n'ai pas d'amiibo. Puisque j'ai fait des anciennes parties, je peux jouer en nouvelle partie plus qui me rapporte des bonus. Mais pour vous présenter le jeu dans son entièreté, je préfère, on va commencer par faire non, on va aller vraiment, on va aller en difficulté difficile. Et voilà, regarde, vous voyez, débutant, les unités perdues reviennent au combat suivant. Ça, c'est la difficulté que aujourd'hui les Fire Emblem ont commencé à adopter pour réduire la difficulté, mais moi je préfère classique. Chaque décision est capitale. Non, on jouera en parler. Et pleine de Tilting, année impériale 80. Comme à son habitude, introduction magnifique. Combat entre la demoiselle et le chevalier. Ou le barbare, à le voir aller.
recall the Red Canyon. You'll die. Die. Die.
Ne jamais faire chier une femme.
You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Enfin, Emblem, bien sûr. On va mettre en conversation
I
autour.
wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Malgré le fait que je sois gay, je vais opter pour la femme parce que dans Fire Emblem, on peut avoir des relations amoureuses et avec la femme, je peux avoir des relations amoureuses avec les hommes. Donc, plus de simplicité. What's up, Jesse?
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Violet, c'est pas très beau. On va l'appeler. On va l'appeler Elena. Non, j'ai pas fait de recherche encore, mais ça devrait pas être trop long. J'ai été pas mal occupé.
I shall
En
not
passant,
ever grow
salut à toi,
accustomed
Liam.
to the sound of human names.
Content de t'avoir sur mon stream.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Quel jour et quelle lune? Mois 3, jour 23.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to...
Oui, fais dodo là. Fais dodo. C'est moi ou elle est en train de ronfler? Salut à toi, Dark Baby. Merci d'être sur mon stream.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
J'ai rêvé d'une jeune fille, ça paraît un peu présomptueux, on va rêver d'une terrible guerre.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
Sachez que cet homme est mon
Told you
père,
before,
de le
it's
père de mon
far from here,
personnage.
so we'll need to leave at
Pour ceux
dawn.
qui ne le savent pas.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been
On
separated from our
commence par des
companions
bandits
and we're
comme à peu
outnumbered.
près tous
They're
les
after
Fire
our
Emblem.
lives, not to mention our gold.
Sorte
I'm
d'entraînement.
impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
C'est l'heure du combat. Petit écran de chargement. Ah, ok, c'est bon. L'histoire étant quand même assez longue, vu que le jeu c'est Three Houses, il y a 3 maisons et il faut faire les 3 histoires. Ben, il y a 4 maisons, puis il faut faire les 4 histoires pour avoir
Let's
l'histoire
take
complète.
care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Nous avons affaire au prince de Fergus, un lancier, à la reine d'Industria, une femme à la hache, et au seigneur de Leicester, un archer. Jet, je regarderai ça après le stream. Et Dark Bibit, le combat commence maintenant.
Ready and willing.
I'll cut through.
Capacité, non. On va aller avec une attaque normale.
Is that all?
I will prevail. Stay focused. You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Sachez que quand on joue à Fire Emblem... Oh! Sachez que lorsqu'on joue à Fire Emblem, la carte est vraiment importante, car chaque terrain est différent. Nous avons de la prairie, nous avons de la boue, nous avons la forêt. Comme vous pouvez voir, il y a un petit écran qui s'est affiché en haut, et plus 30% est l'esquive que la forêt apporte à mes personnages, et plus 1 est la défense qu'elle apporte. Souvent, il est très important de prendre ses positions pour nous protéger un peu plus durant les combats.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Ow! boss se tient loin.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Ah, la puissance des archers. Bon, elle peut pas aller les atteindre. On va tasser lui. Et voilà.
Who's next?
Oh, Dimitri va monter de niveau dans pas long. Un tour à madame.
Well, how was that?
Ah, je ne le tuerai pas, mais si je lui donne une capacité... Ah, voilà. Avec une capacité, ça part.
As expected.
Les capacités sont des attaques beaucoup plus puissantes que la normale, sauf qu'elles utilisent plus les armes qu'on prend pour utiliser la capacité.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Oh, le boss se déplace.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
C'est déjà fait. Comme vous pouvez le voir, j'ai attaqué 2 fois. Une fois avec une attaque normale et une fois avec une capacité. Et la capacité a utilisé 3 sur 40 du soin de mon arme. Donc c'est à utiliser avec parcimonie pour pas trop dépasser la puissance de nos armes. Non, on peut pas jouer à ça sur PS4, c'est uniquement sur Switch. Ok, lui il me touche pas. Lui non plus. Lui non plus. Ok, on va les attirer un petit peu. Non, pas elle. C'est toi dans la zone en dehors. Ow! Ça fait mal.
I'm here to win. Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Ouais, mon père est paladin, c'est clair que lui il passe par-dessus tout le monde. Jess, je te dirais que Final Fantasy et Fire Emblem 1 sont sortis à peu près en même temps, parce que Fire Emblem 1 est sorti en 90. Donc, je connais pas la date exacte de Final Fantasy, mais pas mal sûr qu'ils sont pas mal sortis en même temps. « 60% de chance, c'était poche. » Oh! Un petit instant, on va me déplacer un peu la tête. Bonjour, vous allez pouvoir enfin voir les statistiques comme du monde. Quoi, ils sont corrects mes écouteurs? Ils sont beaux, non? Ils font de la lumière quand ils sont branchés sur mon ordinateur. 43. Ah, raté. D'accord, raté. Ouh. Cette attaque-là peut faire très mal puisqu'il va me rester qu'un seul point de vie s'il me touche. toi, tu fais combien de dégâts? 10 à 57% de précision.
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
On va essayer. Ah, ben, il a utilisé un emblème, c'est bon. Et voilà, Dimitri niveau 2.
I must keep aiming higher.
Ça, c'est un coup de hache dans le dos, non?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
Encore elle.
Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Ok, elle a pas de mémoire. De quoi parlez-vous?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Un petit peu.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
J'ai joué un peu au jeu, je pourrais te dire que je pense qu'elle est un petit peu plus folle. C'est moins qu'une enfant.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now.
Elle arrête
You
le
would have
temps.
died had I not
Elle arrête le
intervened.
temps. Ok. Vous avez arrêté le temps.
I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Ah, c'est même pas comment elle a fait en plus. Et lorsque le temps reprendra son cours,
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
le reculer.
Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Moi qui abrite le feu. À quel âge j'ai commencé à gamer? Je devais avoir 5-6 ans, que j'étais même pas assez grand pour tenir les manettes dans ma main. Et ma mère me faisait jouer à Super Mario Bros sur la première Nintendo. Je te dirais 5-6 ans, ouais.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey,
Trop tard.
the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
5 tours, c'est bon. Ma mère jouait aux jeux vidéo, je la regardais jouer pour elle.
It is
Si je
you.
lui disais, je peux-tu jouer,
Goodness,
mais
it's
mes
been
mains
ages.
étaient pas assez grandes pour
Don't you
tenir la manette.
recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace.
20 ans.
I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Et comme je te connais, Victor
Gary
Bébite, je
Mock
sais que tu
Monster.
trouves l'intro peut-être un petit peu longue, mais après ça, le jeu se déroule vraiment assez fluidement.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Non, je ne connais pas cet homme, je suis un bandit. Oui, je connais cet homme.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Pas le choix. Mon père, en tout cas, lui, a pas l'air d'aimer
What's
ça.
troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Ah, c'est
Knights of
Ross.
Seros. They do seem rather skilled.
Pour ceux qui ne savent pas, c'est Ross, c'est la jeune femme qu'on a vue dans la vidéo d'intro au
It
début,
seems your presence is
qui a
required.
affronté
Get
l'autre
going.
chevalier.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Je ne savais pas qu'il avait été capitaine.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Une retraite
Everything
stratégique.
would have worked out if
Façon
these
simple
two
de
hadn't
dire qu'il a
followed
couru
me
comme
and
un-
ruined
Il a
everything.
couru comme une poule mouillée.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually
dirait une dispute
incapable
entre
of
frères et
keeping
sœurs.
quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the
À
Empire.
l'Empire.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me?
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Lui, il est drôle, il a de la
But
déconnecté
it
de
seems
tout.
there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Le Saint-Royaume.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Il a l'air sincère, mais je sens qu'il cache de la noirceur. Ouais. Eldegard, une jeune femme raffinée, mais elle a l'air de me jauger en permanence. Claude, son sourire est attachant, mais ses yeux restent froids. C'est vrai que ses yeux ont l'air froids.
Yes, I thought the same.
Jess, comme je suis tout autant débutant en ça que vous, je vous dirais pour l'instant, gardez ça pour vous. Je vais...
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Les 3 maisons, 3 houses.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Ah, voilà l'académie.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Rhea.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Tu es déjà venu ici?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Dame Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
Il a répondu
It
assez
has been a
promptement.
long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Ça va être
Forgive
pour
my
une autre
silence
fois,
all
Jess.
these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
Je m'appelle
A
Elena.
fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Il y a pas d'air
I'm
content.
sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Je vais devoir travailler ici. En tant que mercenaire.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers'
Je vais devenir
Academy,
professeur.
right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have
On
a
l'a vu
moment to
tantôt pendant un de mes
spare,
combats,
I
oui, je porte
insist
un
that you
emblème.
pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet
Professeur,
you.
médecin et chanteuse. Moi, je pense que je vais y aller avec chanteuse.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague
Désolé,
the
j'ai jamais
needless
entendu parler.
chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Un petit chargement. Et une vidéo. Claude et ses élèves. Voilà, Edelgard avec ses élèves. Et voilà Dimitri et ses élèves.
Of course. I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct?
On n'a pas arrêté
To
de me le
start,
dire, fait que oui.
please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Bon, là, le but, c'est de parler avec tous les personnages qu'on a vus tout à l'heure, mais on va passer ça plus vite. Bon, Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Non. Bye. Ah. Faut que je dise oui, hein? On va dire oui.
So, I am the... I wonder if... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Bon, là j'ai dit oui. Ah, ok, ça change rien. Ah, on y va. Vous ne pouvez pas aller par là. Ben là. Par là. Ah, voilà Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Rigide.
Have you met the folks from the
Rigide.
Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Non. Bye.
Yeah.
Ah, Dimitri est là.
Right, right.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Non.
I appreciate your
Bon,
effort.
fini? Yeah. Oui, on retourne à la salle d'audience.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Ah non, mais beaucoup.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Bon, là, nous devons choisir une maison. Les aigles de jet, les lions de saphir, ou la maison de Sandor. Comme je l'ai dit, on va y aller avec le royaume du lion bleu, parce que lion bleu, loup bleu, hein? Ça
So
paraît
you have
logique.
chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Oui.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
On va avoir un combat de simulation contre les deux autres maisons pour voir qui est le plus fort puis juger mes compétences.
Does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably.
Right.
I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education
On vient de trouver le coureur de
and
jupon.
marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Okay.
Pardon me, but I would also love to
il aime son
observe you in
métier.
battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
La soigneuse.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much.
Et le
Tadeo.
garde du corps.
I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Et on est prêt à enfin y aller? Au cours d'une bataille, des renforts ennemis peuvent surgir des bastions et des escaliers. Oh! Nous avons un problème technique. Nous devons
Say,
prendre une petite
while you're
pause.
here, I'd
Une
like to
seconde.
use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you.
Et bien voilà, de retour. Désolé pour cette petite interruption. On peut reprendre. Les escarmouches. Ok, ouais. On va tout skipper.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Bon. Quartier libre. Ma chambre. Provision du DLC. Sachez que le DLC, je ne l'ai pas fait du tout. Donc, je découvre en même temps que vous. Les provisions DLC sont disponibles. Vous pourrez toutes les prendre en même temps, conscient d'avoir suffisamment d'espace libre dans votre convoi ou votre trapeau. Ok. Attends, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Set d'objets sains, souliers du vent sacré, robe florale sacrée, goutte de neige sacrée, pierre de lune sacrée. Oh boy! On parle pas de petits objets. Ah, je peux changer cette tenue. Ah non, vraiment pas. Non. Non. Eh boy. C'est un petit peu étrange. On va rester avec la tenue de guerre. Bon, ok, on va arrêter de niaiser avec ça.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here. But speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Je dois être l'exemple.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class.
Okay.
Nous allons, pour ce playthrough, nous allons éviter de faire les petites quêtes secondaires parce qu'elles sont quand même assez longues. Le but ici n'est pas de faire ces quêtes, mais bien de vous montrer à quoi ressemble le jeu en général pour tous les Fire Emblem. Donc, oh, pardon. Voyons. Vous voyez, je joue avec ce genre de manette là et les boutons sont quand même assez proches. Ah, je veux dépasser tous les points. Ok, bon, on va le faire pareil.
His Highness has said that he trusts
Sachez
you,
que
and I have
ces
no
quêtes ne
cause for
font pas
doubt.
partie de l'histoire,
But
donc
if you mistreat him in
pour
any
ces
way,
zones, je vais
I will
skipper
take action.
les textes.
I have a request.
I hear that regardless, as this is both students, for example, I encourage.
Bon, ça c'est fait. Vous avez remarqué que j'étais au dortoir.
Hey there. Hey, Professor, there's an inn? Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Ramasser sa quête. On peut jardiner, mais là...
My thanks.
Ok, voilà, ça c'est fait. Le réfectoire. Je vais inviter Annette et Mercedes. Et voilà. Et voilà.
Today's dish.
On skip, on skip, on skip. Mon niveau d'enseignement est passé à E+.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Hello there. Well, I call you that. Je the Optimon. Might you help me with a favor?
Bon, je dois aller pêcher. Parfait! Wouh! Bon, tout est fait. Bon, là, je dois retourner voir la petite fille, Flane.
You have helped me so much.
Bon, et voilà, là, fin du quartier libre, et voilà. Ferdinand fête son anniversaire. Non, on lui donnera pas de cadeau. Il fait pas partie de ma maison. En toute camaraderie.
Ah, it's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor?
J'ai hâte, moi aussi.
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies. Especially when we're up against such strong opponents as you two.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Nous n'avons pas l'intention de perdre.
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Et c'est le temps pour la bataille. Magie, type de bataille. Bon, voilà. Nous sommes dans le menu principal. C'est ici que le plus souvent on choisit nos unités qui vont aller au combat. Donc, j'ai le droit à 5 unités. Elena et Dimitri sont obligatoires, vu qu'elles sont encerclées de vert. D12, D12, D12. Force 12. Force est une grande force et une grande défense. Donc, ça a l'air ça a l'air d'être tank. Ash avec un arc, ça va être en doute un archer. Félix, un épéiste avec son épée. Mercedes, elle a un arc, mais elle a de la magie en même temps. Bizarrement. Ok. Disons Sylvain, un lancier. Sans doute, vu qu'il utilise une hache aussi, sans doute qu'il va devenir un paladin. Annette, elle a une hache, mais elle a aussi de la magie. Puis elle est équipée de sa magie, donc clairement une magicienne. Ingrid, elle a une lance et une épée, donc sans doute une Pégase. Elle a aussi un emblème. Emblème mineur de Daphnel. Transmis par Dominique, l'un des 10 braves à ses descendants, rarement permet qu'une attaque magique ne soit comptabilisée. Donc voilà, c'est une magicienne. Augmente parfois les dommages dans l'utilisation de capacité. Oui, ok. La mienne, rarement permet que l'utilisation de magie curative ne soit pas comptabilisée. Donc c'est une soigneuse, comme on peut le voir. Augmente parfois les dommages lors d'attaques armées. Lui, il n'a pas d'emblème, lui non plus. Dimitri a le mineur de Bladed. Rarement double l'attaque et l'usure de l'arme lors d'utilisation de capacité. Double l'attaque, ça veut dire que doubler l'attaque, c'est énormément de dégâts. Très utile. Et mon personnage aussi a un emblème, mais on ignore qu'est-ce qu'il fait pour l'instant. Donc, personnellement, je vais y aller. Pourquoi pas avec ceux-là? Ils ont l'air d'être très bien comme ça. On va y aller avec ça. On peut commencer. Les 6 000 ennemis, Elena et Dimitri sont vaincus. Donc, vous voyez, si Elena ou Dimitri sont vaincus, je pars
It's
automatiquement
about
le
time for the
combat.
battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Comme cette bataille n'est qu'un entraînement, les alliés perdus reviendront au prochain combat. Ça veut dire que si un de mes alliés meurt, la partie n'est pas finie pour eux. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a à faire? On a à faire Lorenz, un lancier. Nous avons une action archer, droit devant. Dorothea, une magicienne avant son livre magique. On a Claude, archer. Hilda, une barbare avec sa hache. Le professeur magicien. Un autre lancier, Ferdinand. Un magicien, Hubert. Edelgard avec sa hache. Et une autre machine comme professeur. Bon, on est prêt à partir, on connaît nos ennemis.
Stay focused.
What should I do?
I'll cut through.
On va se mettre
I'll give it my all.
bord.
Here we go.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
Lui a l'air d'être genre sarcastique. Ok, là j'ai affaire à 3 unités, un lancier, un archer et un mage. Le mage semble être la plus dangereuse de toutes, avec 12 de magie. Lui, il me fait pas ben mal, et lui non plus. Donc vraiment, la magicienne est la plus dangereuse. Je dois l'éliminer au plus rapidement. Pour un dégât de plus, ça vaut pas la peine. Avec sa capacité, ça monte à 16. Ça pourrait valoir la peine. Bloque le chemin. Ah! Je jouais trop vite. faisait pas assez de dégâts. Voyons qui est plus fort entre les deux. Ouais, ok, c'est... Pour l'instant, Dimitra 13 de force. J'en ai 13 aussi. La preuve que la lance est plus forte que l'épée. Par contre, résistance magique 6, 5. Donc, clairement, tu me débarrasses de Lorenz.
Lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Et voilà. Ça en fait un de moins.
You never had a chance.
C'est pas suffisant, mais ça a fait mal.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Ouh, tes doux a eu mal. Soit 15 points de dégâts sur tes doux, ça fait très mal. Et c'est le temps des petits soins.
Thank you.
Ça devrait l'éliminer. Et voilà, la magicienne est à terre.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
I must steel myself.
Il ne reste que l'archer qui ne peut pas se défendre. Niveau 3.
I will get stronger yet.
Oh, je ne suis que niveau 1, ok.
Be mindful.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
Should I have held back?
Ah, niveau 2, voilà.
Another step forward.
On va prendre le temps de se soigner.
Yeah, thank you. Well done. Stay focused.
On va protéger l'archer parce que l'archer ne peut pas se défendre
Let's
en
use
combat
the forest to
rapproché.
set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
My thanks.
Et voilà, les soins sont complets. Capacité ou tir travailler sur la barricade. On va détruire cette barricade. Voilà. Et là, Claude peut se déplacer. 49% de chance. Vous voyez comment que la forêt le protège? On va augmenter slow chance à 59%.
Psst, your princeliness. You gotta think for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up, you'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Et c'est touché! 7 x 2. Je ne pensais pas qu'il m'aurait attaqué 2 fois. Ok, phew. Elle attaque pas Dimitri.
Quite helpful.
Soigner. La barricade. Comment nous allons nous y prendre? « 65% de chance avec une capacité, c'est très peu. Comme ça. L'autre doit dégager, ça c'est sûr. Et voilà, Claude a dégagé.
I must keep aiming higher. Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on. «
10 x 2, donc je lui fais très mal. Raté, coup. Ah, raté aussi, ok. Ah, m'attaque de loin. On va la blesser. Voilà. Mais juste assez pour qu'il ne la tue pas. Comme ça, un autre personnage va pouvoir grappouiller un peu d'expérience. Ah, le deux en a besoin. Et voilà, le deux va prendre un peu d'expérience.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
Had to be done.
Pas suffisant pour le monter niveau 2. Oh, le professeur de tout. Aïe! La magie fait très mal. On va l'affaiblir un peu de loin. Et niveau 2 pour H.
I have so far left
Pas
to
si
go.
mal, pas si mal. Si Elena attaque, est-ce que c'est fatal? Oui, c'est fatal. Lui, il est presque. Voilà, 100% avec une capacité écrasement. Et voilà.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Sufficient.
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year.
Oh! Un saut avancé, qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est que ça permet à une unité de changer de classe lorsque celui-ci atteint un niveau assez élevé. Donc, je vais le garder précieusement. Oups! Elle a plus de soins. Bon, ok. Comme ça.
I'm at my limit.
Oui, il est assez limite, oui. Pas sûr.
Flawless tactics, Professor. Our only choice in this situation is a head-on attack.
C'est quoi? Elle va charger? Ah oui, elle charge. Ok.
I'll cut through.
Voilà. Je suis prêt à recevoir ton attaque. Il a réussi à me toucher, ça fait très mal. C'est pas suffisant. On va l'affaiblir. Pour être sûr que je ne rate pas mon attaque, même à 80%, je vais utiliser la capacité.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Luck wasn't with you.
Et niveau 2 pour des deux.
Not good enough.
C'est pas suffisant en effet. Deux points de dégâts. Attendez, elle avait 12 avec 13. Donc ça équivaut à 25. S'il utilise une capacité, ça monte à 21. C'est beaucoup trop. 17. Non, ok, ça passe pas. Non, effectivement, ça passe pas. Ok. Bon, ben, madame, tu t'attaqueras pas dessus. Ok. Capacité. Et voilà. 21 points de dégâts. Oh, ma lance, elle a cassé. Ok. À ton tour, et tu t'achèves. Et voilà.
I'm the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Oui.
As expected.
Il ne reste que Edelgard. Ah. Ah. Aïe! Aïe, 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 aïe! Ça l'a fait mal, hein? Ouh! C'est un chaos définitif si je l'attaque avec ça. Oh, aïe, 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 aïe.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
Oui, il a touché, yes! C'est borderline, c'est borderline.
I can still serve.
Est-ce que Ash peut l'achever? Non. Est-ce que la professeure va l'achever? Non plus, mais elle va souffrir.
There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it.
Oh, raté! Et elle me touche! Oh là là, je suis un petit peu dans la merde. Sachez que si elle touche Elena, c'est fini. Elle attaque Dimitri, c'est Dimitri!
I have no choice but...
Et j'ai perdu la bataille. Voyez comment ce n'est pas aussi facile qu'on passe. Game over. Le fameux écran Game Over. Au premier chapitre. Ok. Merci les amis d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. Si vous avez aimé la vidéo, mettez un pouce bleu. Si vous ne l'avez pas aimé, mettez un pouce rouge. Sachez que je ferai énormément d'autres vidéos sur ce jeu. Et surtout, il se fera... excusez-moi. Je ferai aussi d'autres vidéos sur les autres Fire Emblem. Donc, soyez assurés qu'il y aura beaucoup de contenu sur ces jeux. Et en attendant la prochaine, je vous dis salut!